Hey there! Welcome back to the channel. Have you ever been in a conversation where your brain is racing ahead? You know exactly what you want to say in English, but when you open your mouth, the words just trickle out slowly. Ugh, it's so frustrating, isn't it? You feel like you sound unsure or not as smart as you really are, just because your mouth can't keep up with your mind. I've been there, and I know how much it can knock your confidence. But what if I told you that speaking faster isn't about being a genius? It's a physical skill. It's about training the muscles in your mouth and creating new pathways in your brain so your thoughts can flow out as smoothly and quickly as you want them to. It's like going to the gym, but for your English speaking. Today we're going to dive into exactly that. We're going to train your brain and your mouth to speak English faster. I've got 10 powerful tips, but we're going to focus on the 3 most important ones to get you started right away. Are you ready to unlock your fluent voice? Let's do this. To show you what I mean, let me tell you about a time that I will never, ever forget. It was honestly a bit of a nightmare, but it taught me everything. A few years ago, I was working for a large international company, and I had the chance to present a project I'd been working on for months. This wasn't just any meeting. The audience included senior managers from the UK and the US. I was so excited, but also incredibly nervous. I had practiced my presentation 100 times in my head. I knew the material inside and out. In my mind, I was fluent, confident, and persuasive. The day of the presentation arrived. I walked up to the podium, my heart pounding like a drum. I took a deep breath and started. But the words didn't come out like they did in my head. They came out one by one. I could feel the managers shifting in their seats. I saw a few of them glance at their watches. The more I noticed their impatience, the more my own brain started to freeze. It was a vicious cycle. My mind was screaming, "Come on, speed up! You know this!" But my mouth was just not cooperating. It felt like I was speaking a foreign language, even though it was English. I was translating each individual word in my head right before I said it, instead of letting the ideas flow. The worst part was the question and answer session. Someone asked me a challenging question, and I had the perfect answer ready in my mind. But as I tried to explain it, I found myself pausing, searching for words, and using simple sentences that didn't fully capture my thoughts. I sounded hesitant, like I didn't know what I was talking about, even though I was the expert on the topic. I left that meeting feeling completely defeated. I thought, I'm never going to be a confident English speaker. But that evening, I had dinner with one of the American managers. He was really kind and said, "Your ideas are brilliant. You just need to connect them." He told me that native speakers don't think word by word. We think and speak in chunks of words or phrases. He also mentioned how we link sounds together to speak faster. It was a complete aha moment for me. I realized I wasn't a bad English speaker. I was just using the wrong strategy. I was trying to build a wall brick by brick, when I needed to be putting up entire sections at a time. From that day on, I stopped focusing on individual vocabulary words and started focusing on how words work together. It changed everything. That embarrassing moment was actually a huge gift. It forced me to figure out what was wrong and how to fix it. So let's break down the 3 most effective techniques I learned so you can start using them today. First up is a technique called shadowing. This is like a workout for your mouth. It's super simple. You listen to a native speaker and you repeat what they say as they say it. You're trying to copy their rhythm, their intonation, and their speed. This builds muscle memory so your mouth gets used to forming English sounds and phrases quickly, without you having to think so hard about it. So if you hear me say, I'm really excited to learn this, you try to say it right along with me. Let's try a new one. I'll say a sentence, and you try to be my shadow. Ready? This is a fantastic way to practice. Go on, you try. Okay, number 2 is all about linking words. Native speakers don't say, get up at 8. We squish the words together so it sounds more like, get shoe pate pate. We link the final consonant sound of one word to the starting vowel sound of the next. Get out of here becomes, get out of here. This is one of the biggest secrets to sounding natural and speaking faster. It smooths everything out. For instance, instead of, I need an apple, a native speaker would naturally say, I need an apple. Can you hear that connection? Needin'. Let's try it together now. Say, I need an apple. And our third technique, this is the big one from my story, is chunking. This means you stop thinking word by word and start thinking in phrases or chunks. On the other hand, is a chunk. At the end of the day, is a chunk. I'm looking forward to it is a chunk. When you learn vocabulary this way, your brain just has to recall one chunk instead of 5 or 6 individual words. It makes your speech so much faster and more fluent. So instead of thinking, I would like cup of coffee, you think of it as one idea. I'd like a cup of coffee. See how much smoother that is? It just rolls off the tongue. Now it's your turn. Try to say the whole chunk. I'd like a cup of coffee. You got this! You're doing great. That was a lot of information, I know. Let's do a quick check to see how you're feeling about it. Ready for a little quiz? Look at the screen. Which sentence is correct? Your friend asks what you're doing this weekend. To sound natural and fast by chunking your answer, which response is best? Option A. I'm not sure yet. Option B. I'm not sure yet, but I'm looking forward to relaxing. Option C. Yet sure not. I'm. And the answer is B. Absolutely. I'm not sure yet and I'm looking forward to are perfect examples of natural chunks. You're not building the sentence, you're just saying the phrase. Fantastic job. Great work on that. Now let's move on to the really fun part. Let's listen to how these techniques sound in a real, natural conversation.
Hey, Melissa, have you thought any more about our trip? We really need to book something soon.
I know, Alex, I know. To be honest, I've been a bit overwhelmed with all the options. On the other hand, I don't want us to miss out.
Exactly. I found a couple of good deals on flights to Spain. What do you think about that?
Ooh, Spain sounds amazing. I'd like a cup of coffee. Right now, just thinking about Spanish cafes. But seriously, which cities are you looking at?
Well, at the end of the day, it depends on what we want to do. We could go to Barcelona for the art and nightlife, or maybe somewhere in the south for beaches.
That's a tough call. I was looking forward to some beach time, but the architecture in Barcelona is incredible. Can we check the prices for both?
Already on it. I'll send you an email with the details in a bit. Just get out of here with your indecisiveness so we can actually book it. I'm kidding, mostly.
Haha, fair enough. Okay, send it over. I need an apple. I need a plan. Let's make a decision by tonight.
Sounds like a plan. I'm really excited to learn this. New booking system. It's supposed to find the best deals.
Perfect. Talk to you in a bit then.
Wow, they talk pretty fast, right? Did you hear how their words just flowed together? Don't worry if you missed some of it. Let's listen again, but much slower. Pay close attention to how the words connect.
Hey, Melissa, have you thought any more about our trip? We really need to book something soon.
I know, Alex. I know. To be honest, I've been a bit overwhelmed with all the options. On the other hand, I don't want us to miss out.
Exactly. I found a couple of good deals on flights to Spain. What do you think about that?
Ooh, Spain sounds amazing. I'd like a cup of coffee. Right now, just thinking about Spanish cafes. But seriously, which cities are you looking at?
Well, at the end of the day, it depends on what we want to do. We could go to Barcelona for the art and nightlife, or maybe somewhere in the south for beaches.
That's a tough call. I was looking forward to some beach time, but the architecture in Barcelona is incredible. Can we check the prices for both?
Already on it. I'll send you an email with the details in a bit. Just get out of here with your indecisiveness so we can actually book it. I'm kidding, mostly.
Haha, fair enough. Okay, send it over. I need an apple. I need a plan. Let's make a decision by tonight.
Sounds like a plan. I'm really excited to learn this new booking system. It's supposed to find the best deals.
Perfect. Talk to you in a bit then.
See? When you slow it down, you can really hear those chunks and how the words link together. It makes all the difference. Okay, let's do a super quick review of what we learned today. First, we talked about shadowing. This is your physical training, listening and repeating to build muscle memory. Second, we covered linking words. Remember to connect sounds between words to make your speech smooth and natural. And third, we learned about chunking. This is the mental shift, thinking in phrases, not single words, to speak more fluently. Awesome job today! You've learned the theory, now it's time to put it into practice. Here's your mission for this week. Your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to find a 1-minute audio or video clip of a native English speaker you like. It could be from a movie, a podcast, or even another YouTube video. Every day this week, I want you to spend just 5 minutes shadowing that clip. Don't worry about being perfect. Just focus on matching the rhythm and flow. Let me know in the comments what clip you chose and how it feels. You've got this. You are going to be amazed at how quickly you notice a difference. I'm so excited for you. And that is a wrap. Thank you so much for joining me today and for trusting me to be your English coach. Remember, learning to speak faster is a journey, not a race. Be patient and kind to yourself. You are building an incredible skill. And every single time you practice, you get a little bit better. You're doing an amazing job. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next lesson. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.